I think that indecision and fear is absolutely crippling. And as I've interacted with some of you guys who've reached out and asked questions, I think that this is the thing that's keeping you from growing your reselling business or Pokemon card business, trading card business, or maybe even keeping you from getting it off the ground. And I want to talk to you about that. But what's up? My name is TJ. I run a business called PokePastor TCG because I work as a pastor full time, but then in the evening I sling cards, and I've made videos here on this channel helping you guys get your store off the ground, primarily using a platform called TCGplayer, where I'm closing into about $400,000 in total sales, which is crazy. Again, every time I say that, I feel like I have to throw out a caveat. That's not profit, okay? I haven't made 400 grand. Like, that's sales. Sales and profit are different. Anyways, if you guys enjoy this kind of content, these kind of guides talking about how to get your store off the ground, encouragements, things like that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And then if you would, leave a comment down below. Say something about the video. Just whatever you guys say, it does help. And it's a cool way for me to engage with you, and also a cool way for you to support the channel, as it kind of tells the algorithm that, you know, people are engaging and more people. I don't know, that YouTube stuff, right? Anyways, as I've interacted with some of you guys, what's so different is you hear some of like the similar things. I've had so many of you guys reach out on Instagram talking to me about the issues that are happening with your store. I've even some of you guys make content, and I've watched, you know, some of your stuff, and that's super awesome, by the way. And I just want to say, like, thank you for reaching out. Thank you for asking questions. Like, I love getting to help out. I never see someone, you know, shoot me a DM on Instagram like, oh man, these people I love hanging out in this space. I love being an encouragement. I love answering questions. I might not have the opportunity or the ability to get to all the questions like super quick, but I try to help out as much as I can, right? I really enjoy helping people who want to like get this, you know, get this whole trading card reselling thing off the ground. But so many times I'll have people that are what the sense that I get is that there's that you might be so afraid of buying a collection that you don't make a bunch of money on, or you might be so afraid of breaking even or even losing some money that it's like absolutely crippling. It's like you got like a spooky Pokemon, right? There's like a Gengar or like a Haunter or something like that, just like looming over your shoulder, and it's just it feels debilitating. Like you cannot move forward, and it's causing like all this indecision. And what I've learned about having conversations with some of you guys or with people in this space who've made a good amount of money, who don't just, sell a few $100s worth of cards a month. And this isn't not me knocking you if that's where you're at in your journey, but just what I've learned from people like myself, or like many of you who've been able to build something that actually, you know, makes a difference for you or maybe your family's monthly budget, is that the little things or sweating, potentially breaking even or losing money on some things is not something that is crippling for you. It's something that you're able to push past. In fact, losing money even sometimes isn't something that like frightens you or concerns you, because any business person knows that that's just kind of part of the process. And so, you know, someone reached out a while ago and was like, hey, like, you know, I bought these cards. Some of these cards, like, they've been selling quite frequently, and it looks like the price is going down, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make money on all of these, so I don't think I can buy the collection. And I think like the encouragement I wanted to give, or like the coaching I gave in that moment was like, hey, like, you're going to come across some lots, and as you pick up some collections, the prices will be going down, and you'll probably like break even or not make that much money, or maybe even lose a few bucks on that transaction, even if you pick it up at 70%. And you kind of got to be okay with that. Because on the flip side of things, sometimes you pick up a collection, and as you're picking it up, as you're acquiring it, as you're listing it, there's like crazy spikes in the cards, and it goes up. And so, and then the person like responded and was like, well, shouldn't I just do all my research and, you know, make sure like, okay, like some lots might be going up, so those ones are good ones to pick up. Some lots might be going down. And I just like, I think what's true is that if you have the kind of margin to really take that much of a deep dive into every individual card of every collection you're buying, your ability to scale this business is going to be non-existent, because you're just you have to let go of some of that knowledge. You have to let go of some of that control of being able to know, like, okay, I for sure know every card here is for sure going up. There's nothing that's worthwhile. There's nothing that I'm, you know, going to have to sit on for, you know, 3, 4, 5 months. Everything's going to be super liquid. I think like if you're in that headspace, it's going to be really, really hard for you to grow, just because I think you might be a little too risk averse for this business. Sometimes I think you just need to send it, bite the bullet, and spend the money and buy the cards and list the cards. Sometimes you might not make a bunch of money on every collection you buy. But I've said this before, this is like probably the 80th time I'm saying this, is that the reselling business, the Pokemon trading card business, or just cards in general, is not about maximizing the profits you can make on every transaction. It's about increasing the number of transactions that you are able to do. Like if you can change your 5 transactions, let's say you sell 5 cards in a day, if you can maximize that and you can make $10 on each transaction instead of $8, like that's fine, but it would be far superior to up it from 10 transactions to 50 transactions. Like that's just better. And you're getting a chance to interface with that many more customers, so it's like better for your brand. You're also like expanding your ability to, and I understand like the time thing, like yes, 50 orders take more time than 10 orders. Like I totally get that. But the amount of effort that it takes and the level of challenge that presents itself when it comes to maximizing margins is so much harder than it is to expand the volume of sales. Because it's really, really hard to buy cards for any cheaper than you're already buying them for. And maybe this is just me speaking, but right now, with the state of the market, buying cards at 70% is tough. Like finding people who are willing to part with decently sized collections at 70%, sometimes even 75%, is a challenge. Like I'm certainly doing it, right? Like I bought all sorts of stuff, but to be honest, like I have the advantage of being in this for a little while, and you guys are kind of starting out, where some of these collections I'm buying, if I only had $1,000 or $2,000 or something like that, they likely wouldn't want to sell to me because they're trying to liquidate everything that they have. And so someone is more likely to take a percentage dip when they're selling you like hundreds and hundreds of cards and thousands of dollars in value, because that's the value that you're providing to them, is that they don't have to go through the hassle of listing it all. And they can also just, sell it all one big, sale to one person. And so I'd say like, because buying right now is so tough, trying to min-max every dollar you make out of every card just is not as efficient as trying to figure out how to expand your volume. And the best ways to expand your volume is, not sweating the little things, buying everything that you have an opportunity to at whatever percentage makes sense, right? 70% is usually my recommended. Like, hey, if someone will sell you a TCGplayer list or collector app listing at 70% and you're looking to get into this, just buy it. If you're like on the fence of like, well, like, I don't know. I mean, unless, okay, so caveat here, if you're in the direct program, maybe don't do that. But if you're in the direct program, you're not really who I'm talking to here anyways, because if you're in the direct program, you're doing like $600 in sales a week anyways, and you've got, a ton of cards listed. So like, hey, way to go. Hats off to you. If you're not in the direct program, which I know is like most of you guys are not, then anything you can pick up at 70%, just go buy it and list it and go through the work. And I bet you, I'd be willing to wager you're going to make money. You might lose money on some cards. You're going to make money on the majority of the cards, and the ones that you don't make money on, you're probably going to break even on. If you lose money on some cards, it's going to be just a few. But I know and I get it. And this isn't me like, I'm not yelling at you. I'm not telling you how you're an idiot. I'm just saying like, there's a level of you have to be able to take the risk. You have to be able to get that, to tell that Haunter, that Gengar, whatever kind of spooky Pokemon Phantom is like hanging out around you, spooking you on your shoulder, being like, oh, you're gonna lose money. Oh, you're gonna have all your capital tied up. Sometimes you just got to be like, hey, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send it. And I've certainly done that before, and I've been spooked, and I've been scared, and I've been wondering, like, hey, did I make a mistake? Was this a good idea? Was it not a good idea? Like, I've been there. But when you push yourself like that, that's when your business grows. So don't get frozen in indecision. Don't be spooked by the scariness of maybe losing a couple bucks here and there. You're going to lose a couple bucks here and there, but fortune favors the bold. This is a game. This is a business for people who are willing to take big risks. So yeah, that's the encouragement. That's the nudge, the push that I want to give you on this beautiful Minnesota Friday evening. It's getting cold. It's like 40 degrees outside. We had outdoor dance performance tonight for my kiddos, and it was very Minnesotan. Hundreds of parents outside, 45-degree weather, watching dance. It was great. Anyways, my wife went to pick up some takeout food. We put the kids to bed. We got a little date night here, so I'm going to eat some steak bites, and I'll probably watch a movie or something, but wanted to get this video out to you guys. Live stream on Sunday evening, so come back Sunday night, 8:30 Central Time. We'll do a live stream. I'll be packing up orders and maybe ripping something. If you want to buy something from my store, 5% under market down below, I can rip it open on stream, or I can ship it to you, or anyways. So yeah, come hang out Sunday night. Thank you guys for watching. I believe that Jesus loves you, that he has an incredible plan for your life. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.